Hey, before we start, I want you to do something right now. Look down at your legs. Do they feel heavy today? Do your feet feel cold, even when the room is warm? Do you sometimes feel a strange pain or tingling in your legs, especially at night? If yes, please do not ignore this. Because today I'm going to show you 6 things that are slowly and quietly destroying the blood flow to your legs. And the scary part is, most people have no idea this is happening to them. They think it is just tiredness. They think it is just old age, but it is not. And number 3 on this list is something almost every person does every single day without even knowing it is damaging their legs. So stay with me till the end, because what you learn today could protect your legs, your health, and your life. Let us get started. Now, let me ask you something very important. When was the last time you actually thought about your legs? Not your heart. Not your blood pressure, not your cholesterol. Your legs. We walk on them every single day. We depend on them for everything, but we almost never think about them. And that is exactly the problem. Right now, all over the world, more than 200 million people are walking around with a condition that is slowly blocking the blood flow to their legs. 200 million people, and most of them have absolutely no idea. No pain in the beginning, no big warning sign, nothing, just small things, things that feel so normal, so ordinary, that people just ignore them. A little heaviness in the legs, some coldness in the feet, maybe a bit of tiredness after walking, and they say to themselves, "Oh, it is nothing. I am just getting older." But here's the truth. It is not just aging. Something is actually happening inside your legs. And if you catch it early, you can stop it. You can protect yourself. But if you keep ignoring it, it can lead to serious problems. Problems that are very difficult to fix later. So today I am going to walk you through 6 things. 6 everyday things that are quietly damaging the blood flow to your legs right now. Some of these will surprise you. Some of these will make you think. And at least one of them, I can almost guarantee, is something you are doing right now. So do not go anywhere, because by the end of this video, you will know exactly what is hurting your legs and exactly what you can do about it. Let's begin. Thing number 1 is something most people do for hours every single day, and they never once think it could be dangerous. Thing number 1, sitting too long. Now I know what you are thinking. Sitting? Really? How can sitting be dangerous? I thought sitting is rest. I thought sitting is good for the body. And yes, rest is important. But here is what nobody tells you. When you sit for a long time, your legs stop moving. And when your legs stop moving, your blood stops moving too. Think of your blood like water flowing through a pipe. When the pipe is open and moving, water flows perfectly. But when the pipe stays still for too long, things start to build up inside. The flow slows down. And that is exactly what happens inside your legs when you sit for hours. The blood slows down. It starts to collect in one place. And over time, this can lead to something very serious called a blood clot. Now, let me ask you something honestly. How many hours do you sit every day? On the sofa, at the dining table, watching TV? Be honest with yourself. Because research shows that people who sit for more than 6 hours a day have a much higher risk of developing blood flow problems in their legs. Much higher. And here's the part that really scares most people. You can feel completely fine. No pain, no swelling, nothing unusual. And the damage is still happening quietly, slowly, deep inside your legs. That is why doctors call this a silent problem. Because by the time you feel something, it has already been going on for months, maybe even years. Now let me tell you about something I see very often. A person wakes up in the morning, sits down for breakfast, then moves to the sofa to watch the news, then sits at the table for lunch, then back to the sofa in the afternoon, then dinner, then TV again, and before they know it, 12 hours have passed, and their legs barely move the entire day. Sound familiar? I want you to be honest in the comments below. How many hours do you sit every single day? Write your number down below, because knowing your number is the first step. Now, the good news is this one is actually very easy to fix. You do not need to go to a gym. You do not need any equipment. You do not even need to go outside. All you need to do is this. Every single hour, get up from where you are sitting and walk for just 5 minutes. That is it. Just 5 minutes every hour. This simple habit keeps your blood moving. It keeps your arteries open, and it dramatically reduces your risk of blood clots. You can walk to the kitchen, walk to a window, walk around your room. It does not matter where you walk. What matters is that you move, because movement is medicine for your legs, and this one small change could make a very big difference in your health. But here is the thing. Sitting too long is just number one, and honestly, it is one of the easier ones to deal with, because number two on this list is something that damages your arteries from the inside, something that most people know is bad for them, but still do every single day. And the damage it causes to your legs is far worse than most people realize. Thing number two, smoking. Now, before you skip ahead, please listen carefully. Even if you do not smoke yourself, what I am about to tell you affects you too. So stay with me. Now, most people know that smoking is bad for the lungs. We all know that. But what most people do not know is what smoking does to your legs. Yes, your legs. You see, every single time a person smokes a cigarette, something happens inside their body, something that cannot be seen from the outside. The chemicals in that smoke enter the blood, and they travel down through the chest, through the stomach, all the way down into the legs. And when they reach the arteries in your legs, they start doing damage. They make the walls of your arteries hard. They make them narrow. They make them stiff. And when your arteries become narrow and stiff, blood cannot flow through them properly. Think about it this way. Imagine a garden hose. When the hose is soft and open, water flows through it perfectly. But now imagine someone squeezes that hose tightly from many different places. What happens to the water? It slows down. It struggles to get through. That is exactly what smoking does to the arteries in your legs. It squeezes them. It narrows them. And slowly, over months and years, the blood flow to your legs becomes weaker and weaker. And here's what really breaks my heart. Most smokers never feel this happening because it happens so slowly, so quietly, one cigarette at a time, day after day, year after year, until one day they wake up and their legs are in serious trouble. And by that point, the damage is already very deep. Now, let me tell you something that surprises most people. You do not have to be a smoker yourself to be affected by this. If you live with someone who smokes, if you sit near someone who smokes regularly, you are breathing in the same chemicals. They are entering your blood too. They are traveling to your legs too. This is called passive smoking. And research shows that passive smoking can cause almost the same damage to your arteries as smoking yourself. Almost the same damage. So I want you to think right now. Is there someone in your home who smokes? Do you sit near people who smoke regularly? Because if yes, your legs could be at risk too. And I want you to share this video with that person, not to make them feel bad, but because you care about them, and because knowing this information could change everything for them. Now here's the good news, and this is something that gives me a lot of hope. Research shows that when a person stops smoking, their arteries start to heal. The blood flow starts to improve within weeks, not years, not months, weeks. The body is an amazing thing. It wants to heal itself. It just needs you to give it the chance. So if you smoke, or if someone you love smokes, please take this seriously, because your legs are quietly paying the price every single day. Now, thing number two was serious, but thing number three is something completely different, something that will genuinely shock you, because it is not what you expect at all. In fact, when I tell most people what number three is, their first reaction is always the same. They say, wait, I do that every single day. And so, do you? So, do not go anywhere, because number three is coming up next. Thing number three. And I promise you this won't surprise you. So here it is. Tight clothing and tight socks. Now I can already hear you saying, what? Clothes? Socks? How can socks damage my legs? I know, I know, it sounds almost too simple, but please stay with me for just 2 minutes, because what I am about to explain could be affecting your legs right now as you are watching this video. Right now, you see, your blood has a job to do. It has to travel all the way down from your heart, through miles of arteries and veins, all the way to your feet. And then it has to travel all the way back up again, back to your heart, up and down, all day long. And that is actually not easy, especially in the legs, because the legs are the farthest point from the heart. So the blood has to work very hard to get there and come back. Now imagine you are wearing tight socks, the kind with a strong elastic band around the top, or tight stockings, or very tight pants around the waist or thighs. What happens? That tight elastic, that tight fabric, acts like a rubber band around your blood vessels. It presses on them. It squeezes them. And when your blood vessels are being squeezed from the outside, the blood cannot flow through them properly. It gets stuck. It slows down. It starts to pool in your lower legs and feet. And this is where the problems begin. Swelling in the feet and ankles, a heavy, tired feeling in the legs, numbness or tingling in the toes, skin that looks slightly blue or purple around the ankles. Sound familiar to anyone? I want you to look down at your legs right now. Look at your socks. Are they leaving a mark on your skin when you take them off? That mark, that red line around your ankle or lower leg, is a sign that your socks are too tight. And that means your blood flow is being restricted every single hour that you wear them. Now here is something that really surprises people. A lot of seniors wear compression socks. And compression socks are actually very good for circulation when they're the right size, when they are prescribed correctly. But when compression socks are the wrong size, or when they are worn in the wrong way, they can actually make things worse. Not better, worse. So if you wear compression socks, please make sure they were recommended by your doctor, and please make sure they fit properly, because the wrong size can do more harm than good. Now what about clothing? Tight jeans, tight trousers, tight waistbands, anything that presses tightly around your waist, hips, or thighs can slow down the blood before it even reaches your lower legs. Think about that for a second. The blood is trying to travel down to your feet, but there's a tight waistband in the way, pressing, squeezing, blocking, and this goes on for hours every day after day, week after week. So what should you do? The answer is actually very simple. Choose loose and comfortable clothing whenever possible, especially at home, especially when you are resting or sleeping. Give your body room to breathe. Give your blood vessels room to do their job. When you choose socks, look for ones with soft non-binding tops. No tight elastic, no squeezing, just gentle, comfortable support. And if you wear compression socks, always get the right size. Always follow your doctor's advice, because the goal is to help your blood flow, not block it. Now I want to ask you something in the comments. What kind of socks do you wear every day? Tight ones? Loose ones? Compression socks? Tell me below, because you would be surprised how many people are wearing the wrong socks every single day without even knowing it. And here's what I find most interesting about number 3. It is the one thing on this list that is the easiest to fix. You just change your clothes. You just change your socks. And your blood flow can improve almost immediately. Almost immediately. Such a small change. Such a big difference. But now we move to thing number 4. And this one is very different. This one is not about what you wear. This one is about something happening inside your body. Something that millions of seniors are living with right now. And most of them are not taking it seriously enough. In fact, most people with this condition think they have it under control. But the truth is, it is quietly doing damage every single day. And your legs are one of the first places that damage shows up. Thing number 4, high blood sugar. Now, let me ask you something very honestly. When did you last check your blood sugar? Last week? Last month? Or do you not even remember? Because if you cannot remember, this part of the video is very important for you. You see, millions of people right now are living with high blood sugar, and most of them think, oh, I just have a little bit of sugar. It is not that serious. But here is what they do not know. High blood sugar does not just affect your energy. It does not just make you tired or thirsty. It quietly attacks your blood vessels from the inside, slowly damaging them, making them narrow, making them weak. And your legs are one of the very first places this damage shows up. Think about it. Your legs are the farthest from your heart. So when blood flow starts getting weak, the legs feel it first. The feet feel it first. And what does this look like in real life? Your feet feel cold all the time. Even in warm weather, you get a strange tingling or numbness in your toes. Small cuts or wounds on your feet take forever to heal. Maybe weeks, maybe longer. These are not small signs. These are your body telling you something is seriously wrong with the blood flow down here. Now, let me tell you a short story. I once knew a man, 67 years old. He had slightly high sugar for years. His doctor told him to be careful, but he felt fine, so he did not worry much. Then one day he noticed a small cut on his foot. He thought it would heal in a few days, but it did not heal. It stayed there for weeks. Then it got worse. And by the time he went to the doctor, the blood flow to that part of his foot was so poor that healing was very, very difficult, all because of years of ignored high blood sugar. I am not telling you this to scare you. I am telling you this because it is real and it is preventable. So what can you do right now? First, check your blood sugar. This week, not next month. This week. Second, if your doctor has given you medicine or a diet plan, please follow it. Third, cut down on sugar and white rice and white bread. These simple steps can protect your blood vessels and protect your legs. Now I want you to answer honestly in the comments. When did you last check your blood sugar? Write it below, because that one small action could save your legs and honestly could save your life. Okay, now thing number 5. This one is going to really surprise you because it is something so simple, something we all know we should do, but almost nobody does enough of. And it is quietly making your blood thicker and harder to flow every single day. Thing number 5, not drinking enough water. Now, this one sounds too simple, right? Drink more water. We have all heard this 1,000 times. But let me show you what is actually happening inside your body when you do not drink enough, because most people have no idea. You see, your blood is mostly made of water, about 90% water. So when you do not drink enough water, your blood literally becomes thicker blood, and thick blood cannot flow easily through your arteries and veins. It moves slowly. It struggles to reach your legs and feet. Think of it like this. Imagine trying to pour honey through a thin straw. It barely moves, right? But now pour water through that same straw. It flows perfectly. That is the difference between thick blood and healthy blood. And when your blood is thick and slow, your legs suffer. Your feet feel cold and heavy. And your risk of blood clots goes up significantly. Now, here is something that really concerns me about seniors specifically. As we get older, our sense of thirst becomes weaker. A young person feels thirsty and drinks water immediately, but many seniors go hours and hours without feeling thirsty at all. And so they simply forget to drink water, not because they are careless, but because their body stops sending that thirst signal clearly. And by the time they feel thirsty, they are already dehydrated. Already. So I want to ask you right now, how many glasses of water did you drink today? Be honest. Write your number in the comments below, because I think most people watching this are not drinking nearly enough. Now what is enough? A simple rule. At least 6 to 8 glasses of water every single day. And if you find it hard to remember, keep a water bottle next to you always. Every time you sit down, take a few sips. Do not wait until you feel thirsty, because by then, it is already too late for that moment. This one simple habit can keep your blood flowing smoothly, can keep your legs feeling lighter, and can significantly reduce your risk of blood clots. Such a simple thing, such a powerful result. Okay, now thing number 6. And I saved this one for last on purpose, because most people never connect this to their leg health at all. But the connection is very real. very powerful, and very scary. This is something that is affecting almost every senior today, and it is getting worse every year. So there you have it, 6 things that are quietly destroying the blood flow to your legs. Let us do a very quick recap. Number 1, sitting too long. Get up and walk every hour. Number 2, smoking. It narrows your arteries silently every single day. Number 3, tight clothing and socks. Give your blood vessels room to breathe. Number 4, high blood sugar. Check it regularly and take it seriously. Number 5, not drinking enough water. Keep your blood thin and flowing. Number 6, stress and poor sleep. Your blood vessels repair themselves while you rest. 6 things, 6 changes, and your legs can feel dramatically better. Now, before I go, I want to say something to you directly. You watched this entire video today. That tells me something about you. It tells me you care about your health. It tells me you are not willing to ignore the signs. And that means you are already ahead of most people, because most people wait. They wait until the pain becomes unbearable. They wait until something goes seriously wrong. But not you. You are here. You are learning. You are taking action. And that is something to be genuinely proud of. Now I have one final question for you. Out of these 6 things, which one surprised you the most? Was it number 3 with the socks? Was it number 5 with the water? Or was it something else? Tell me in the comments right now, because I read every single comment, and your answer helps me make better videos for you. Now, if this video helped you today, please give it a thumbs up. It takes 1 second, but it helps this channel reach more seniors who need this information. And if you have a parent, a spouse, a friend, anyone who complains about heavy legs or cold feet or tiredness, please share this video with them today. Not tomorrow, today, because this information could genuinely change their health. And finally, if you want to keep learning how to protect your health naturally, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell button so you never miss a video. Because next time, I am going to show you the 5 warning signs that your leg arteries are already blocked. Signs that most doctors miss in a routine checkup. You do not want to miss that one. I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourself and take care of those legs. They carry you through this beautiful life. Make sure you protect them.